This is the video for Chapter 2, Section 5, Solving Subtraction Equations. In this section, you just have one term you need to be on the lookout for, and that is the addition property of equality. When you see it, be sure to pause the video and write down the definition. The addition property of equality states if you add the same value to each side of an equation, the two sides remain equal. So this is just like the one we did in the previous section where it was the subtraction property, except on this time instead of subtracting the same amount from each side, we're talking about adding the same value to each side. So again, if we have 2 plus 3 equals 6, that means 2 times 3 plus 4 is still equal to 6 plus 4 because the plus 4s are happening to both sides. In algebra, it would look like if A equals B, then A plus C and B plus C are still going to be equal because you're doing the same thing to both sides. Let's try some examples. Solving an equation by adding. Some equations have a number subtracting on one side. To get the variable by itself, add the same number to each side of the equation. So if we have C minus 12 equals 42, we have minus 12, so we want to do the inverse operation, which is plus 12. So we're going to add 12 to both sides. So we have C minus 12 plus 12 equals 43 plus 12. So the minus 12 and the plus 12 will cancel out, leaving us with C equals 55, because 43 plus 12, 3 plus 2 is 5, nothing to carry, 4 plus 1 is 5, C equals 55. Alright, you need to pause the video and try solving these in your notebook. When you're finished with these problems, continue with the video. Let's try another example. This is using an application with a word problem to figure things out. It says a serving of wheat flakes contains 3.7 milligrams of zinc. The amount of zinc in wheat flakes is 1.75 milligrams less than the amount in a breakfast bar. How much zinc is in a breakfast bar? So let's look. All right, we'll say B equals the amount of zinc in a breakfast bar. B is for breakfast bar. And what we're trying to figure out is the amount of flakes is 1.75 less than the amount in the bar. So we know the amount in the flakes is 3.7. B is for bar. The B goes first. Oh, I need an equal sign. The B goes first because it says 1.75 less than the amount in the bar. So that tells us that the 175 is going to come after the B. So then that gives us the equation B minus 1.75 equals 3.7. So to do the inverse operation, we're going to add 1.75 to both sides. The 1.75 on the B's cancels out. Then we add 3.7 to 1.75. That gives us B equals 5.45, so the breakfast bar contains 5.45 milligrams of zinc. Let's try another one. It says the temperature dropped 9 degrees Fahrenheit between 7 p.m. and midnight. It was 54 degrees at midnight. Use an equation to find the temperature at 7 p.m. Alright, so we know we have T as our variable because it's what we're trying to figure out, so T for temperature at 7 p.m. So our equation will be T minus 9 equals 54. We're going to do that because we know what the answer is because we know what it was later. So we have our 54 for what the final temperature was. We know how much the temperature changed, but we don't know the starting temperature. So the T is for the starting temperature at 7 p.m. The minus 9 is the amount the temperature dropped between 7 p.m. and midnight. And then the final temperature at midnight is 54 degrees. So To do inverse operations, we have a minus 9, so to do the inverse, we have to do plus 9 to both sides. As before, the plus 9 and the minus 9 will cancel out, leaving us with t equals 63, because 54 plus 9 is 63. Try this problem in your notebook. Be sure to work out what the equation is and show all of your work, because it's good to get in the habit of doing the work and working out the steps even when it's something easy, so that you're already in the habit when you get into more complicated problems. Now it's time for check your understanding. 1. Error analysis. Your friend says the solution to y minus 4 equals 24 is 20. What did your friend do wrong? If you all remember, there were several error analysis questions on the first test. This is part of that higher order thinking with Common Core, so you have to be able to know why something works, not just be able to do it. 2. Sheila is 2 years younger than Javon. Sheila is 10 years old. Write and solve an equation to find Javon's age. So what you know is Sheila is 2 years younger than Javon, and let J equals Javon's age in years. So you just need to complete the equation and then solve and find the answer. Next, you're going to match each equation with the correct solution. X minus 3 equals 7, x minus 4 equals 11, and x minus 5 and 6. So you just need to decide which equation goes with the answers 15, 11, or 10. Have a lovely evening.